What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be going over and talking specifically, words are hard, specifically about the domination mode in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM and whether it's worth you guys playing or not. Now, as we do dive into this thing, if you are new to my channel and have not yet, make sure you guys do smash that subscribe button. As always, I appreciate all of the support on the channel. So, here's the deal. I don't know at the time I'm recording this what these last 3 teams get you as far as MT, as far as all of those things are concerned. But what I can tell you guys is if you are looking to make MT by playing this game, domination is your most worth it mode. That's what I 100% can guarantee you. The rest of it, I don't necessarily, love as far as like Bernard King. I don't love him. Like even if I were to get Bernard King, he wouldn't play for me. And so I think Bernard King is very very mediocre as far as the 66 stars. I mean, 1 legend badge is okay, but you get that for every 15 stars. For 33 stars, you do get a pick 5 Hall of Fame badge. But again, at this stage, I don't necessarily love that. So what do I love about domination? Well, for each game you play, you're basically going to get 5,000 MT. Now, how do I calculate that? Well, you're probably going to get nearly, 2,000 MT for playing the game, plus the extra 250 or 2,500 for getting 3 stars, plus the diamond shoe, the takeover. So you take 5,000 times the 33 games that you need to play. You're going to make nearly 200,000 MT by just getting through domination. Meanwhile, that's not me counting the legend badges that have a lot of value in the game. That's not me counting the Hall of Fame badges. That's not me counting anything. That's me specifically going through talking about just the MT side of things. You're making, nearly 200,000 MT by playing this game. Now, if you take that, right, divided by how long it probably takes you to play domination, it's not necessarily that great, right? But again, as you look at it, you're still grinding your seasons, right? As far as XP, I'm a firm believer if you do use your double XP boost, like if I were to use this 30-minute double XP boost, I'm going to get 2 domination games in that is going to basically boost my level plus, plus 1.5. I'd be near level 4 if I did get through a homecoming domination. Now, a lot of people are going to ask, Ty, how does it compare to last season's domination? And I think that's a good question because I think, you can compare the two. The thing for me is J-Dub was not that good and neither is Bernard King. MT-wise, honestly, this domination is going to be better than last domination. So do I like this domination more than last domination? Honestly, yes, I do. I think it is more worth playing than last domination. And again, if you compare it to modes like salary cap, and again, I'm not hating on salary cap, but it's not that easy to make MT. If you're comparing it to showdown, showdown's fine once you get to tier 1, obviously, then you can move and groove, but until then, you don't get a bunch of MT. As far as breakout is improved, I've heard, but it's still not necessarily great, and honestly, I still don't necessarily think it is worth playing. And so if you're asking me to compare it to the other game modes, I do think domination is the most worth doing. And again, especially if you don't love playing online modes, there's no reason to load up Showdown. There's no reason to load up Salary Cap, King of the Court, all of those, things. Just load up Domination and you're going to be just fine. You're going to be moving and grooving. And so that is, another thing that I do want you guys, to at least think about as you guys are ultimately, grinding the game is, again, if you don't love playing online, domination is definitely the move. And again, 2,500 MT after each and every game. And you might not think that's gonna, add up, but guess what? Again, if I were to play a domination game, I don't know the exact numbers, but you'd get 2,000 MT for just playing the game, right? And so then you're looking at basically 5,000 MT for every game you play. Plus, you can grind a lot of these challenges out, like the WNBA challenges, the Skylines challenges. These are things that definitely do matter. And for me, I'm basically done with the WNBA challenges. I only got 3 more to do. What do I got to do? Score 10 points, then paint and get 1 steal with the player. Easy. 1 triple-double. Easy. And then 10 rebounds with the player, which obviously is probably going to get done when I get a triple-double. So if I were to load up into a domination game, number 1, I'm getting MT. Number 1, I'm getting XP. Whatever I'm at, I'm grinding the WNBA challenges out. So those are the things to me that really do matter, that really do stick out, that I'm like, yeah, that's why it is ultimately, in my opinion, worth playing. And then again, weekly challenges, if you don't have these done, guess what? you got to get a triple-double and shoot 100% with the player. You might as well get that done at the same time you're grinding out the WNBA challenge. So for me, for my money, if I were like to tell you guys what is worth grinding, I genuinely believe that Domination is more worth grinding than Showdown. I genuinely believe that Domination is more worth grinding than Salary Cap. I genuinely believe Domination is quote-unquote the most worth it mode to play. Now, am I going to play it? I don't know. That's a tough one that I have answering because I don't necessarily, as I did get, I guess, a free 95 overall from, I mean, I guess I got it from playing a few King of the Court games. But that one's a tough one because I don't necessarily love playing Domination. I got Roko. Roko's actually good. But I don't necessarily love playing Domination. Even furthermore, like, I don't necessarily love playing offline games either. And so, like, that's the tough part for me is, like, yeah, I mean, it's not a bad deal, right? I think Domination is super easy. Like, I can play Domination while, you know, making tier lists. I can play Domination while doing a reaction video. I don't really have to focus on Domination. And that's the last thing last point I want to make. Anybody can load up and play Domination, right? You do not have to be good to play Domination. It's on pro difficulty. Now, obviously, if you have a better team, you're going to be better off than if you have a bad team. But I'm telling you right now, that's another part of this thing that I think is worth noting, is worth at least, you know, hitting on the fact that it is so easy to play the Domination mode. Like, it is literally so easy. You're gonna get through games super quick, super easy. It's on pro difficulty. And I just kind of show you guys kind of the way I think about it. So, I'm taking to my best team. I've grinded out all the challenges. If you have to do challenges, you can. But I'll just showcase this for you guys, right? Again, it's on pro difficulty. What type of teams are you guys going to be playing? I think the teams are somewhat better than they've been in the past. But, like, this team is not ever going to be able to compete versus mine, right? It's not. And so, again, what do I need to get done? I need 10 rebounds. I need 10 points in the paint and 1 steal. So, realistically, whoever, you know, I can get my triple-double with, probably like Wemby is probably who I'm going to try to at least do it with. That's kind of my main focus. But, again, it's going to be on an easy difficulty. So, again, you can basically just shoot in their face. Like, it's not going to be a super difficult thing to get done. And so, that's kind of the other thing that I think is important to talk about is, like, yeah, I know it's going to be a grind. I know, maybe I'll try to do it with Tim Duncan. I know it's, you know, still 33 games and the ultimate reward stinks. But that's the other thing is, the one thing I like about it is, I don't feel like if I play Domination, I've got to get all 33 games done. Like, this Domination is one. Like, even if you don't get all 33 games done, that's fine. Like, you get rewarded as you go up. So even if you don't get all 33 games in, who cares? Honestly, and I'm just being honest, who cares? Because at the end of the day, the ultimate reward is not what's worth playing. What's worth playing? Well, guess what? You can grind out challenges. You can get the MT as you do go up the ranks. That, in my opinion, is more worth it than, oh, well, guess what? I grinded Domination and I got a Bob McAdoo that's actually playable. Like, to me at this stage, and again, if you're no money spent, and this is the other thing I want to hit on. If you're no money spent, I don't want to sit here and act like the card is unusable. Because guess what? Like, the card can play. Do I necessarily love the card? Do I recommend running him? Probably not. Like, again, I think there are shooting guards for less than 100,000 MTE that are better than Bernard King. But at the end of the day, if you want to run Bernard King, do what you guys ultimately have to do, right? Like, if he saves you MT and you like running him, do what you have to do. The card's not bad. I just personally wish he at least had the Pro 2 leaner. If he had the Pro 2 leaner, I would be way higher on him. But to me, it's just like, again, Amen Thompson, Kawhi are cards that I personally just like more than Kawhi Leonard. So is Domination something I'm going to grind all of? Probably not. But like in my free time, in my spare time, like if I'm, you know, mindlessly doing something, it's something that you obviously can do on the side. So for me, again, my triple-double is not necessarily going ideal. It's not going bad, but I do need to get some more rebounds with Wemby at some stage. But I need another steal with him too. But at the end of the day, it's something that is so easy to do. All you got to win is, what is it, by 10 points, I think is what you got to win by. And again, that's super easy. Now, obviously, again, I've got a good team. So I know people are going to be like, well, Ty, you've got a good team. So obviously, it's easy for you. But what I'm telling you guys is, it's basically the easiest mode for you guys to play outside of like rookie breakout. Like, again, mindlessly grinding. And that's what a lot of people genuinely like to do. So for me, that is going to wrap it up for our video. Am I going to finish this Domination game? Yeah. As I said, I mean, I've got a lot to still grind out. Like, I'm trying to eventually get to Paul George probably, and I got a lot to do, but I don't mind Domination, especially for the MT side of things. If it wasn't for the MT side of things, I probably wouldn't recommend grinding it though. So if you don't care about MT, find another mode to play. Drop a like on the video, guys. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.